Hello everyone. Right now I'm doing a tutorial on how to run cheats on your mini classics, and I'm going to be doing it with a game that I've never even played before. But somebody else was having a little bit of difficulty doing cheats, so I'm going to do it with the exact game that he mentioned. And as a little frame of reference here, I've never even seen the movie, so I haven't seen Dick Tracy the movie, or even played the game. So right now it's going to be the very first time I've ever played this. But you can install the cheats two different ways. If you're on the PlayStation Classic, you can go to my release into the PSC folder, and you actually see a cheat injector that you can install to your drive after installing AutoBlame. For the mini classics such as the SNES, MegaDrive, and NES, you can simply go into Hashi, Modules, KMFD Mod Hub, and then go to the cheat thing and install the MegaDrive cheats, and you're good to go. Once you have the game loaded, you're going to want to basically, say for instance the game's loaded right now, I'm going to do a restart. The moment it pops up, you want to go into RetroArch settings with the select and start button. The reason this is because you want to activate the cheat before you have the game actually loaded in action here. So once you do that, you're going to go back to quick menu. You're going to go to cheats, load cheat file, replace. And then we're going to go to the MegaDrive folder, which is exactly what it's going to install for this specific system right here, MegaDrive. Then we're going to go down to Dick Tracy here. And it would usually apply to the ROM version you're using. So Dick Tracy, we could use one of three different ones here, if I remember correctly. We could do World Action Replay, and RetroArch Rumbles. And what RetroArch Rumbles is they're codes that are basically rumble-oriented. So you might actually, get hit by an enemy, and every time you get hit by an enemy, it would actually make your controller vibrate if you have that function enabled. But right now we're going to be doing World right here. And once you have it loaded, you can just simply go up, and you'll see all the cheats right here. We'll do one that would be clear as far as working here. We'll start with 99 lives. We're going to tap right, and we have it on. And we'll go to apply changes. Now, say for instance you go back by accident here. Oh no, how do I get back to cheats? You're just going to go back to quick menu, cheats, and the very last game that you loaded, as long as the game is still loaded, it's already going to be here. It's going to be in active memory in RetroArch until you load a new game. And again, we have our we don't have invincibility right now, but we're starting with 99 lives. So once we do the apply changes, which I already did, I'll do it again. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to resume the game, and I should see 99 lives take effect as soon as I start the game. But again, I've never played this game or even seen the movie, so now I'm going to end up doing it. Touchstone. And for those of you unaware of Touchstone, it actually is a subsidiary of Disney. And these are some of the movies that were actually deemed not really family-friendly. And Touchstone really was Disney in disguise. And there's one particular movie that was done by them called Happiness, and it was NC-17 of all things. It was a pretty vulgar movie for the time, but very, very interesting. Almost like a Robert Altman Shortcuts movie, but with a darker, dirtier side. Okay, let's see what kind of game this is. Okay, left and right. Kind of reminds me of Eastwat. From the get-go here, we can shoot left, right. Again, I've never played this before. What else do we have here? Telephone booth for Superman that do. Oh, okay, we can actually shoot at angles here. So it has a little bit of that gist of Duke Nukem style shmup here. And we're running this with Genesis Extreme GX right now, so we have no slowdown whatsoever. So I guess I'm going to have to check out Warren Beatty, Madonna, and the Dick Tracy movie. For those of you who've actually seen it, is it worth playing? I've always been a big, big fan of Genesis games in general. This is great. It literally is a shmup here. And another shmup that was kind of cool is the Punisher shmup on NES. I mean, that's another game that I skipped for many, many years. But I'm a big, big fan of shmups in general. Very, very interesting music here. And as far as Genesis games, oh, great. I lost a life there. I only have 97 left. What am I going to do? Or should we say 98 left? We can go back into cheats here. We'll do a restart real quick. Restart. Quick menu. Cheats. See, it has them in active memory again. So now I can do invincibility. One hit and you're untouchable. That's kind of a funny reference to the mob and such. The Untouchables. We'll try that. one hit and we're basically invincible. We can do infinity time. We're going to go to apply changes and resume. Let's see what happens when I get hit one time here. But now, I'm going to go check out the Dick Tracy movie now. I don't know what streaming service it's on though, but okay, let's check this out. Very, very cool game. I just completely passed it by for many, many years. So thanks for suggesting I check this out. I'm untouchable. Hell yeah. Look at that. And it's kind of funny because I played one Batman game for PS2 before I saw Batman Begins. And I basically played around with the codes and turned on invincibility. But there's a point in the game where you get like riddled by bullets. And it feels like you're having spasms because you have no way of getting out of it. You're supposed to be able to have like that kickback damage, like when you get hit in a Mega Man game. So it was like I was being stuck. Here, there's no kickback damage, so I'm okay. But kickback damage would be like in Mega Man 1, Ghosts and Goblins, Castlevania. You know where you get hit by an enemy and then you fall into the chasm with doom. But we get to shoot the enemies here and we're fine. They're awesome. So we can see that's working. We have infinity time here. Time's never going to run out. But the cheats are working great. And then if I want to disable them, just simply go to restart, quick menu, cheats. And again, right here, I'll go to the ones I turned on. Off, off, off. Apply changes. Resume. And let's try playing this game under normal circumstances. We should no longer have 99 lives. And I'm also doing cheats for MAME 2003 Extreme and Plus for the update as well. I mean, you're going to be able to run Killer Instinct literally full speed ahead. So now we're playing here. And what is the last movie that you've seen on streaming services and such? I actually watched the Chip and Dale movie of all things. My wife just happened to put it on. I gave it a shot. It actually was not too shabby. I mean, movies like that and Detective Pokemon definitely got my interest. But this is a cool game. Again, thanks for recommending it. And I started watching the Stranger Things Season 4 as well. Who's on board with that? Let me know what you think. Because I'm going to tell you a funny story about that. Some friends I work with wanted to get me involved in playing Dungeons & Dragons. And I, for the first time in my life, finally did the start of a campaign with Dungeons & Dragons. And lo and behold, the first episode of Season 4 of Stranger Things had them have a backdrop story of Dungeons & Dragons, a.k.a. the Hellfire Club. So let me know what you think if you've ever played Dungeons & Dragons. But hope you enjoyed the video, and this helps better explain how the cheats work on the mini classics. Feel free to ask me any questions if you have any more difficulties.